Hey, hello everyone, Castian Plague. How are you all? I am fine today. What I've been up to is pretty much arranging the backyard for like a arched veranda area with vines and stuff. It's creeping slowly, feeding it a lot of water. Let me know if you do pagan gardens. Eve pretty much makes like walls out of sticks for the area. General, putting them around and having fun with, skeletons and skeletal remains that we find here and there. Just put them in the backyard, make it pagan, get your vegetables going. Potatoes, got to get the potatoes. Potatoes. How do you say potatoes? 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 How do you say it? Potato. So, potato it is. Wins by two thumbs up. One from me, one from Eve. All right, we're going to get into some slapped ham as usual. Enjoy it. Go check out Callan and let's get into it.
The scariest thing about window shopping is often the hairy price tags. However, according to this video from YouTube channel The Hidden Underbelly 2.0, shoppers who look at one window display in Chihuahua, Mexico might find themselves worried about a little more
Chihuahua.
than just maxing out their credit cards. In this video, we see two young women on a sunny street in Mexico. As they look into a shop front window, something eerie happens. Watch.
Watching.
If you look closely at the mannequin's eyes, you can see them shift slightly.
Yeah, but it could be a person pretending to be.
These women are not the first to be terrified by this mannequin. She's known as La Pascualita, and she's been gracing the shop's windows since March of 1930.
I'd laugh if it was. Let's get a
Locals
better.
were in
Here we go. Here's an actual footage. Whoa. Definitely not real. I was gonna say. So that's some bad good makeup to get it looking that badly done, but that is pretty scary. Eyes all crooked there. That'll freak people out, especially in a mannequin. Not so much with people, because like, you know.
instantly abuzz with gossip about
Ah, to what I was gonna say. You know those people that are paid basically to act as statues. You throw a coin, they do a movement. It's like, wouldn't it be creepy if it was just one of those? Like, people do it. I'm sure. I'm sure. Halloween's coming. Remember that.
this mannequin, shocked at how lifelike it appears. Her hands, in particular, struck locals.
Yeah, man, they look real. That is some skin detail. Find out if it's like someone just full on preserved, completely just frozen or something, but not obviously frozen, but in a chemical that just instantly animates them like that. But craftsmanship, kudos. Fucking kudos. Look at that, like all the wrinkly parts and everything. We won't spend too much time on this first one. It's the first one, and I'm diving into it.
As traces of veins could be seen through the dewy skin. The gossip reached a fever pitch when people began talking about how much the mannequin resembled the shop owner's daughter, the daughter who had only recently passed away from the bite of a black widow spider not long before she was supposed to be married. Rumors
Taxidermy.
began to circulate speculating that La Pascualita wasn't a mannequin at all, but rather the pristinely embalmed body of the shop owner's daughter. It wasn't long
Wow.
before passers-by began
Now that they're saying that, yeah. Looks like a good old taxidermy job if that's the case.
reporting that they had seen the mannequin moving, particularly its eyes. Because of the rumours about the mannequin's grisly origins, many now believe that the spirit of the shop owner's daughter is still attached to the shop, watching people
Creepy.
pass by through the mannequin's eyes.
Next. That was
Stores can lead
creepy.
to some truly amazing finds. When YouTuber Muna Bruzon saw something at an antique fair,
Advert. Advert. We have an ad.
that they just had to
Here we
have,
go.
they had no idea what they were getting themselves into. In 2017, this YouTuber visited an antique fair and instantly spotted an old doll.
Oh, I really like that. All that. Oh, old watch. A harp styled clock there. Don't know if that's a grandfather clock. No, it's a hanging one. They're different, aren't they? Either way, I love me some good antique shopping. We haven't been to the one around our area lately, and I think we are about due, but we gotta save about $20 or so, just so we can do a little poke around and see what's there.
The doll's eyes seemed to follow them everywhere they went.
Yes.
Intrigued, they purchased the doll and took it home, hoping to prove that it was more than just their imagination. They immediately began recording footage in hopes of
All right,
capturing
here we go.
proof
Here we
of the
go.
doll's supernatural nature. The toy didn't disappoint.
Did the doll move its own head then? Yeah, but you can't see the top of the doll's head to see if someone's hand was doing that. So, cool BS, because I already know those dolls that
If
move
we watch
down.
that again, we can see the doll's head turn to look at them for several seconds before turning away.
But Callum, my man, we do not see it. Look, this top proportion. We don't see someone going like this. We don't see it. So I'm gonna scratch my head on that one and say, yeah, nah. Continue. What's next? Cool bullshit. Not looking at all this little bits of footage. Here we go. Doesn't look like it's gonna pay off.
Owner, or is there another way to explain the footage? Let me know your
Yeah,
theories in the
see,
comment
once again.
section.
All right, see, the the gap was there where obviously there was nothing, but the second they go like this, it's like, yeah, but sorry, pulling it there. That one's just to get people's imaginations running. So this next one, another mannequin. Mannequins are pretty creepy because they're like already human or basically human size, most of them, because they're on an average ratio there. And it could very well just be someone really done well, like in aesthetics, to look like a statue or a mannequin. Especially that one that looks like taxidermy. That's freaking creepy.
Physically impossible. This video was recorded on a cell phone camera by someone waiting outside a strip mall on a grey, rainy day.
It's not bad
It's
phone
unclear what
quality.
made them pull out their camera in the first place, but they seem to be clearly focused on a nearby storefront featuring two mannequins. Watch what they caught.
Holy shit, yeah, see? That could be just someone sitting there. It's their damn job. Freak people out in the store. Unless they do it for free, then
As you can see, the seated mannequin's head turns to face the camera.
well, it does do that.
Without a face,
But
it seems to be staring straight at the person in the car.
still looks a little.
Viewers of this video have come up with several.
Yeah, see, this one's hard. Dolls and mannequins are hard because some dolls are made to animate, and with the mannequin thing, there's so many people wearing the full bodysuiting things that could sit there perfectly still, ready to scare you or make you jump. So these ones are neither here nor there until you actually see animate freaking Toy Story truth.
Theories about what's going on. Some viewers suspect a simple trick of the eye, theorizing that a raindrop sliding down the car's window could have created a strange shadow or a refraction that made it seem as if the mannequin's head
It's pretty
had
clear.
moved.
It moved.
Others
It's pretty
think the
clear.
video was simply a setup, suggesting that a person in a white bodysuit was posing as a mannequin inside of the shop.
Callan, my man, you got it.
Still, others are certain that the mannequin is somehow haunted or possessed.
All right, next one. It's a
They kept on
doll.
their old chase, began acting strangely. They were at a loss for an explanation. The YouTuber and their wife were out browsing a flea market when they came across this old composition doll. Prior to the 1940s, these
Oh
dolls
wow, that's
were made of a
horrifying. That's
composite of
cool.
sawdust, glue, and other materials such as cornstarch, resin, or wood flour to increase their durability.
A lot of people make these dolls on social media. I notice, like actually make them to look creepy, etc. and some of them are really done well. Like, if I had a hat, I'd take my hat. I'll take my horns off to you. Not bad. I definitely have some, but I don't know if I'd have them in the room I sleep in exactly. So,
You're much more likely to find one of these dolls sitting around an old flea market than you are to spot a more fragile porcelain doll. This particular doll isn't in great shape, with some of the material peeling off its legs. This isn't uncommon for a composite doll, though they were marketed as unbreakable. The composite material began to
yeah, but how freaking old is that? Like, if that thing's a good 50 to 80 years old, that's pretty unbreakable for a doll.
deteriorate over time. Despite its less than pristine condition, the couple happily took their new friend home and made it comfortable on their old chase. That's when things started to get
Here we
freaky.
go.
Take a look.
Sorry, had to do that.
Much to their surprise, the doll
Freaking
began to
demons. I
walk
don't
on
know.
its own, slowly raising its right arm into the air above its head.
I'm looking at the fabric. Could be first footage, yeah.
These old
I don't
dolls
know.
had no
No, I don't
movable
know.
parts.
No, it's. I get its weight, but there was a movement under there. That's what I was more trying to
There's
look
no
at.
simple explanation
A
of how it
movement.
could be moving. With absolutely no information about this specific doll, they had no idea what to think. The doll's new owner turned to the
Yeah, see, because even though the doll's arm's raising, this fabric shouldn't raise. And the fabric is actually raising. And I understand, like, oh, but it's putting its weight off it. Yeah, but it's not enough weight, if you know what I mean, to force fabric up, where I'm seeing a forced
internet for answers.
push on all
Skeptics
this.
think that the video could be a
See?
hoax. Because of the way the camera and the doll are placed, it wouldn't be too hard for an accomplice to stand
This
off
fabric
screen,
here just
moving the
keeps
doll's
moving.
arm with an invisible
And,
piece of
you know,
wire or string. However,
if
others are
that's the.
certain
See,
that
just
this
there, it
creepy old
moved out.
doll is
It
haunted.
bulged. Nope.
This is an older clip and no new.
I'm under this one. You look at this, well, it's on the left here. You can see the little arrow pointer. Should probably get a cooler pointer one day. But around that area of the fabric, you can see a bit of like movement. So they're obviously pushing it from the bottom through there, not trying to interrupt this part of the fabric too much, but this fabric is definitely interrupted. So, nope. Almost had me though. It looks pretty good.
So for now, this mystery remains unsolved.
This next one. This next one is
Ventriloquist.
freaking Oh, advert.
Started in less than 7.
Meanwhile, all right, and we're back.
Andy Gross is certainly used to being surrounded by dummies that others might find a little.
He actually looks pretty cool.
In this video that he shared to his YouTube,
These ones are creepy.
Live, he has
Like, I don't know how I minimized. This guy looking like Chuck over here, and definitely this one, man. They look even weird without hair. No offense, dummies.
his first taste of being freaked out by his own dummies. In the video's introduction, Andy states that he's
All right, what has he got? He's got some cool looking one. I like this snappy chap right here. I like the cut of his jib. I really like these clown dudes. He looks like an asshole. Goofy, and that's judging the dogs. But no, I'd go this smart looking chap. Hopefully he's not the one that's haunted. Did I pick the haunted guy?
noticed the dummies in a certain case in his home changing position while he's away.
Lately, when I've been coming back for some of my shows, these guys have changed positions. Now, I don't mean just a little bit. I mean like this guy here with the black hat.
Ah, I guessed it. Ah, guessed it. It's haunted. Told you.
Head was actually turned all the way around last week when I came home. The guy on the end in the white right there, he was laying down inside the case.
He suspects that his wife or one of his children might be trying to mess with him, so he decides to set up a hidden camera during his next trip away to hopefully catch the culprit in the act. What he sees
Yeah, you gotta catch these guys in the act. Let me know if you ever done that when you were young. Like you put your toys up somewhere and you're like, fucking catch them. I swear they're alive. You know, obviously not now. Now I'm just like, well, if it is, good on it. If it can pick up a knife and shake me, good on it. Deserves to get that far because it hasn't yet. So, but as they say, touch wood, you don't want to find that one freaking doll that can. just Dora, just look a pretty Dora doll. Ah, it's freaking murderous. It's trying to kill me. All right, let's continue. We've got a few more. It's a good lengthy one. Fuck your dolls, man. Like, and I guessed it too. The one with the top hat. Where's a witch? This one? No, that's a clown with a pointy hat. A dunce clown, I think. Either way, have a look at these from Cullen's Slapped Ham, and let me know which one do you reckon would be the one to freak you out the most. But out of all of them, the freaky one is the one I guessed, and the one I like the most is the one I also selected. Yep, I don't want him anymore.
Dummy to move on its own.
Oh shit, there it is. There it is. Freaking dummy moved on his own. Let's go back again.
Just a normal puppet.
So what
Just-
could have caused this dummy to move on its own? Ventriloquists typically give their dummies personalities during their acts, but seeing one move without its own
And an anima.
is certainly unnerving. Of course, many viewers have suspected that it's all just a prank.
Yep. I don't want to. I don't want to think about it. Screw you, dummies.
Strange things happening on the property. Locals often report
Alright, I think I've seen this one a couple of times. It shows up quite regularly if it's the Barbie doll one. It could be.
hearing
Could be.
screams and spot unusual shadowy figures walking through the property late at night.
Oh, for those who don't know, every now and then, go full screen for us. The main screen. Eve's controlling in the background here, so hello. And yeah, just so you know, I'm not talking to myself. I'm leaning over, going, "Hey, what do you reckon? What do you reckon?" Because everyone deserves their opinion, even if it's the fellas. Let's go. I'm pretty sure this is the doll one though.
Night.
Like they're all dolls, but
Unsettling story
yeah,
revolves
this
around a
Barbie.
supposed haunted doll that sits in one of the graves. It's said to come alive and move among the tombstones.
Okay, so anyone who has
Full moon, the investigators
watched
explore the graveyard.
watched my channel before, you may have seen this exact basic footage somewhere already, so it's been redone.
First 10 minutes or so, the YouTubers appear on edge. They claim to hear strange noises coming from all directions of the cemetery.
Let's get to where the doll moves.
After exploring for some time, they come across a mausoleum and look inside to find a tall doll with lengthy blonde hair standing next to a large cross and flowers.
When's it move?
Ay, la madre. Estoy cagado, güey. Estoy que le recagado, güey.
What happens next is sure to give you the chills. Watch.
Why was it open though?
Eso estaba así. No
Come on.
mames,
Waiting.
no mames. Creí que la abrió ella, güey. Pero qué pedo, güey.
Gets on the other side and then it moves.
No mames.
But see, someone's hand could have already gone through then. I get it, they closed it. But it doesn't stop a stick from being poked through anything.
La madre, güey.
Yep, well, mate,
La madre.
just letting you know, we'll end it on that note. My screen's still me. You're fired. No. All right. Well, it was just this one. We apologize for that, but it's just with this one. It was the last one. I hope you all enjoyed. Like I said, I'm Castian Plague. Eve's just in the back here helping out with the screen changes, etc. And basically, let us know. What do you think about that? What was your scariest one? Even suggest things that I might need to watch, because I really do like watching some of these real creeped out ones, some of the freaky things that Slapped Hams. Obviously, I watch a lot of Slapped Ham. So bring something new, let us know. And also, if you create gardens, what sort of gardens do you do? But we're doing just basic pagan looking thing with like face symbols, etc., out of twigs everywhere. some skulls, candles, etc., vines, yeah, bone piles, etc. I'm saying etc., etc., eccentrically a lot. Anyways, that is what we are doing. It has been really fun. Practicing our archery, I'd say getting better and having fun. So, live life, have fun, motherfuckers. I am Castian. I hope you enjoyed.